Good morning, everyone. Today I am going to be making something that is called Norwegian pour bread, better known as lefse. And it's traditionally made with potatoes. You peel them and you boil them and you mash them and stuff. But I'm going to try to cheat the system today. I've never done it this way, but I'm going to try because I have a ridiculous amount of instant potatoes. So I'm going to try it this way. We're going to learn together. We're going to do it together. So your first ingredient is going to be a 1/4 cup of unsalted butter. And that's going to go in this little bowl here. And the second thing is going to be 1 teaspoon of salt into the bowl. Get in there, all of you. Okay. 1 cup of boiling water. Just going to grab this off the stove here. We're going to add that to the butter and the salt. All right. Then we're going to stir this up until it is melted, which shouldn't be long. I mean, it's boiling water and butter, right? Stir this up. Looks like it's melting pretty good and pretty fast. All right, that looks like it's melting. I'm sure that will melt the rest of the way on its own. I'm just going to set it over here for now. And then the next thing is, in a separate bowl, you're going to add 3 cups of dry instant mashed potato flakes. So this is 3 cups. Put that in there. 1 cup of milk. I use whole milk. And 1 cup of all-purpose flour. And we're going to combine this up, get it stirred together, get it mixed all together. Like so. Now that that's all combined together pretty good, we're going to go ahead and we're going to add this bowl with the butter and the salt and the boiling water over the potato mixture. Okay. Stir this in. Now everything is well incorporated. Just like that. Okay. We're going to mix this in until it's nice incorporated. I'm going to start using my hands because I want it to form a dough. And once I get it into a dough, then it's going to go in the refrigerator until it's cold. You want it cold, which I'm probably going to leave it in there for a couple of hours, and then I'll come back to it. And then we're going to make lefse. You want to cover it too. And make sure that it's covered when you put it in the refrigerator. So I'm at the point now to where my lefse is chilled in the refrigerator and is ready to come out. What you're going to do is you're going to form this dough into about a golf ball size ball. And then We're going to sit that on this platter, and I'm going to put mine back in the refrigerator for like maybe another half an hour just so that they get nice and chilled, because the other ones have been sitting here for a little bit. Be right back. Hi guys. Okay, so I got my Lefse balls out of the refrigerator and they're nice and they're chilled. And now it's time to start rolling the dough out. I'll start with a little pinch of flour here. Get that on there. Then I'm just going to roll mine a little bit oblong, because I prefer mine to be oblong and not round. And this might take a little bit, but just keep working at it and roll them out. And dust one with flour when you need to. And I think that's good. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and maybe cut the edges off a little bit so that they're not all wonky looking. And I will use this. See, mine are more egg shaped, I guess you would say. But they don't have to be perfect. They just got to be good, right? And I bet you it's going to be good. I'm just going to pick it off the counter. And then I'm going to go and I'm going to move it to my hot griddle. And I'll be right back. And I'll show you how it's done. Once I've got my griddle heating up and I've got my dough done, I'm just going to take my little brush here and kind of just dust off some of the flour. I think that there's probably enough flour on it. Yeah, it's quite a bit. I don't want to eat flour. I want to eat lefse. So I've got my first one on the griddle. And I'm just going to take a little peek here. And it's starting to brown on the other side. So that's a good sign. I'm just going to take this. I'm going to flip it. And then we'll wait for it to bubble on the other side too. Bubble up. It's kind of like a pancake, but it's like a pancake and a crepe had a baby. That's what it is. But and a tortilla shell. So these things are so versatile that, I mean, you could put anything you want on them. Traditionally, what you do is you put jam or jelly on it, and then you roll it up and then you eat it. It's a sweet treat. But I have taken it a little bit further, and I have actually put cayenne pepper in my dough, into the potatoes, and omitted sometimes the salt for a different spice if I'm going to make something different. But when I put the cayenne pepper in there, I put taco meat in it, and we wrapped it up and ate it like that. It was very good. For the morning times, you could put sausage in it with eggs, scrambled eggs and cheese, roll it up, and out the door you go. The possibilities are just endless with this. And this is why I love this recipe, and I love what it is. This one's just about done. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it off. And I'm going to put it on my rack over here, my wire rack, to cool down a little bit. Once that's cool, then we'll start stacking them. And I'll show you how I do that and get them put away. Hi everyone. Okay, my lefse is completely cooled. And I'm going to stack it in this Rubbermaid bin. And I have a lot more to go. I mean, it's going to be full by the end of the day. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay one. And then I'm going to put a piece of wax paper just to separate them so that they don't stick together after they've been frozen. And they're going to be really easy to take out. Then you can just warm them up and do just like that. They're wonderful for breakfast, for a snack, for special occasions, when you want something just a little bit different maybe, not the same old run-of-the-mill stuff. But that's how we're going to do it. And then I'm going to put my top on, and then it's going to go in the freezer. Hi guys, my lefse is done, and I'm going to show you how it's traditionally eaten. Usually people will put butter and jam on it, or butter with jelly. My husband, he prefers butter and honey. So I'm going to do this, and just going to spread it out on there a little bit. Oh, it is so good. That looks so yummy. And because Joe, he likes honey, we're going to do his in honey. Just drizzle it all over. And I like raspberry jam. And I haven't bought raspberry jam. I realized this year that I haven't bought raspberry jam in 18 years. Because 19 years ago, I planted raspberries and they're everywhere now. So I get raspberries every single year. And they're absolutely delicious. So I just make raspberry jam every year. So you got this on, everything on there that you would want. This is going to be a sweet deal, not a savory. And then you just roll it up. Just like that. And then you get to eat it and enjoy it. You can do it. You can really put anything you want in it. I mean, if you want a more of a sugary taste, I would substitute the salt for sugar. Or if I wanted, like I said before, I did cayenne pepper inside of the potato dough. And it turned out absolutely fantastic. It was delicious. So, I mean, there's the possibilities are just endless, but they are so good. And I recommend these to anybody. They are so good. Thanks everyone for watching. If you like my content, please hit that like and share and subscribe. Thank you.